Welcome back to California Live. Flu season is about to begin. Just last week, the CDC warned that it's getting an early start, but there are ways to protect yourself, even a new vaccine that might keep you healthy this season. Dr. Nicholas Testa is here with all of the flu facts. And let's start with the bad news. How bad is the flu season this time around?
So it's very difficult to predict, right? Because it's very early. Flu season starts right in October. So what we do know is that we've had one flu death this year.
Wow.
Right? We had a child that died in Riverside. And then we also know that in Australia, which has their flu season opposite from us, they had a really bad season. So that can kind of predict what's going to happen this year. So now is the time to get your flu shot.
And so how often, well, let's start there. How often should you get the flu shot? If people are thinking, oh, I got it last year, I'll be okay this year.
Yeah, no, you got to get it every year. So for two reasons. One, the immunization that it confers wanes over time, right? So you got to get another one each year. Even if it's the same strain, you still got to get a new flu shot. The second reason is the strain of the flu is different every year. So the one that you get this year could be different from the year after, and so on.
And who should get the flu shot? We've got to talk about that.
Yeah, good question, right? So who should get it? Children 6 months and over, all the way to everybody else.
So everyone. Okay, so basically you're saying everyone should get the flu shot.
But there's a couple of groups that we really prioritize. So those who have comorbid conditions, diseases, right? Congestive heart failure, COPD, diabetes. Pregnant women should definitely get a flu shot. We've seen that pregnant women tend to get more cases of the flu. They get a worse flu, require more hospitalizations, but also remember, we don't immunize children who are 6 months and younger because all of their immunization comes from their mother. So if we immunize mom, then we protect the child when they're born.
And what is this whole myth? I know a lot of people say they get the flu shot and then they're like, but it makes me sick.
Yeah. So you get the flu shot, and then you get some other kind of sickness, right? Because there's all sorts of other common colds out there, right? So people do get the flu shot and then get some other kind of common cold, and then they make this connection that I got sick because I got the flu shot. There has been nothing to show that when you get the flu shot, you get sick. You may get a little bit of soreness in your arm, but you do not get sick from getting the flu shot.
All right, and let's separate. What's the difference between like a generic flu shot and a pneumonia shot? What's the difference?
Good question.
Yeah.
So two separate things, right? So the flu shot is a immunization against the influenza virus.
Okay.
The pneumonia vaccine, or the pneumococcal vaccine, is against a very specific bacteria, not a virus, called Strep pneumoniae. Okay? And that is the most common cause of pneumonia, but is really only recommended for a certain population. Those are patients 2 years and younger. Okay. Right? And then patients over 65. And then sometimes we recommend it for patients who have other comorbidities, like we described, diabetes, congestive heart failure, other diseases like that.
Well, thank you, Dr. Testa. These are great information. Everyone, get your flu shot.